You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Folks, it is the football bowl season. College football at its finest. All of the most high quality matchups, the best players around. I actually just finished watching, a pretty fun contest between Boston College and SMU. It's been a while since they got the death penalty, but it still feels weird to associate them with bowl games. But us ourselves, we are here for Rutgers versus Miami in the Pinstripe Bowl, which I believe is being played at Yankee Stadium today. Hello, my name is Jim B. This is another stupid sports show. I am the least knowledgeable sports YouTuber on this platform, and if there is somebody who knows less about sports than I do, then that person has, well, I guess a lot to learn. Hello to everybody out there. No bingo today. I am just taking it easy to take in the game and see if there's anything just, highlight worthy or, oh, you should have seen it, that occurs for these two teams. They're also still trying to wind up the Boston College SMU game right now, which happens to be game played at Fenway. Yes. I see William. I saw Luke, Logan, and MKI. I hope all of you are doing well today. Hats off to all of you. Since so many hours since last night. I also got up very, very early this morning for I don't know what reason. I was honestly kind of afraid of sleeping through the stream, so I drank a lot of coffee and now I'm friggin' wired. So today may get a little strange, at least in the commentary department. Oh, yeah. What better time than to crack open a can of our first quarter sponsor, Green River Soda, the only soda that looks, smells, and tastes like a Green River does. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I looked in on oh, by the way, Luke, I looked in on the Australia-Pakistan test series that's been going on, and yeah, looks like Australia has this one pretty much in the bag. If I had to guess, very, very uneven match. Oh, good. Castellanos is able to follow a blocker. Trying to figure out if he was down by contact. They're ruling that he was down. This should end the game. At least this test. Yeah. All right. Oh, no. Now the play is under further review. and they are not getting it. They're not even telling us if the game has started. They're holding. They're holding out again. They're holding out again. Great. Wouldn't say in the bag, but heavy favorites. Yeah, it's very weird, MKI. It makes me feel like I'm kind of back in the 1990s, when the Canucks were starting to build up momentum and make some appearances and later in the playoffs. Yeah. Oh, yes. You can always count on Mr. Brightside to get the crowd going. It stands, and we can move on with our lives. Hooray. Mm-hmm. They turned off the music and they're still singing anyway. Okay. Come on. Just get this snapped. Get it over with. No, you don't, Luke? Yeah. Well, hey. They're going to make them go back and do the final snap anyway. Fantastic. Oh yeah, MKI. Like I said, if the Canucks do win a a Stanley Cup, as I watch the Boston College coach get drenched with Gatorade, uh, yeah, a Stanley Cup win for Vancouver could definitely reset the housing market in Vancouver. All right, are we actually going to get the game started? Okay, fantastic. We're about to get started, and who is going to be? Oh, Rutgers is going to start with the ball. Fantastic. Oh, Luke, I can imagine, from how air conditioned weather conditions can, affect the not only the pitch but also the bowl itself. We start with a great run by Rutgers. Monongai. Kyle Monongai has gotten them now up to the 46-yard line in one play. You got two receivers out to the near side. Running back to his right. I think that's Winston in a QB, and he'll take a direct snap. Looked like he got bobbled a little bit. Wimset. Yeah. So, yeah, he had to wait a little bit to secure the ball before he could get going. Didn't give him time to really move through the line. It finally connected for me a couple weeks ago that Isaiah Pacheco for the Kansas City Chiefs came out of Rutgers. And seeing how their offense operates, yeah, it makes sense. They do a lot of run option stuff. Oh my gosh, we have an actual completed pass! And the Scarlet Knights are in Hurricane territory to the 36. Folks, we have had a completed pass by Rutgers. Anything could happen at this point. anything is possible. Pace bowling in places like India or Pakistan are useless. Meanwhile, spin bowling in places like the West Indies or South Africa are useless. All right. Gotcha. Ananga will cut around the near side of the line, get taken down for a gain of about 5 or 6. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at which players for Miami have decided to sit out the game today. They have a few who are draft eligible, so they decide to sit out the Hurricanes bowl game, to protect their health for the draft. And we have another run bouncing out from the pile to the right side of the line. And that, I didn't catch the dude's name, but number 6, he bounced all the way down to the 20. Oh, no, sorry, that was number 5. It was my non-guy again. We've been calling his name a lot. It's why you'll be seeing me pop a blood vessel if England doesn't play 2 frontline spinners. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. It's going to be one of those days, Cordman. Welcome. It's only 0-0 in the first quarter right now, but Rutgers is also driving. So all right, 2nd and 6 now. Wimsett out of the gun, comes up to the line to correct a few things and gets back into pistol position. Manungai on 2nd and 6 will gain about 4. I will admit I got a good laugh this morning because I went to bed rather early last night, basically right after the stream was done. So last I had checked in, the Leafs were only leading 2-0 against the Senators. Then I wake up this morning and find out that they lost 4-2. And then Manungai again, I think he'll be short by about 1.5 feet. But yeah, Maple Leafs, you're even getting Dangle talking about what the real problem is. Oh shoot, they're giving him the first down. They're not quite goal to go, but they are getting close. Oh boy. And more Midwest sports owner shenanigans. The passing of Herb Cole. Meantime, we have the 2nd completed pass for Rutgers now. Gets about 5. Reception by Dremel, swinging out to the far side of the field. Wimsett from the gun. Manungai to his right. Canes show extra pressure. Hold back. And he gets down just outside what the perceived first down marker. Another run up the middle by Manungai. 3rd and inches, but there is a flag that has registered. We have to wait. They just listed it as a personal foul on the defense. They don't elaborate, but it is half the distance to the goal and a first down. I do not get what the hell just happened. They're going to try to sneak him over, but I think he might be short by at least 6 inches. Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen Tom's video, Cornman, so. Oh, damn. Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Oh, man, they keep trying to do the tush push with Wimsett, and he's short again. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Man, you can't all do the tush push. All right, 3rd and goal. They're going to try it again. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, after much deliberation on the field, finally Wimsett with the 1-yard touchdown rush. Yeah, MKI, I believe it is their upcoming game and then the game tomorrow against, yeah, I think it's the game tomorrow that should put them over the record if they keep losing. And now officially Boston College has beaten SMU in the Fenway Bowl. Took forever for that game to end. All right. Patel gets the point after. There is a flag. Will they even bother with it? And they just declined the penalty. Thank you. Thank you, Rutgers, for not wasting our time. 6:54 to go in the first. Yeah, they drained a crap ton of time off the clock with that first drive. Woo. Who do I want in the wild card game, assuming we don't get the #1 seed? Okay, I'll get the playoff picture up in just a moment so I can think that over. MKI reminds me that consecutive game record dishonor belongs to the Chicago Cardinals, who lost 29 consecutive games. Okay. Well, at least the city of Chicago can lose another ignoble piece of history. All right, let's take a look at the playoff picture. I think even though MKI told me he thinks the Rams have only 35% chance of beating us, I would still be nervous about facing them. Also, the whole Stafford backstory, I already know how out of the loop I am with, pundit talk about everything. I cannot imagine how insufferable the discourse would get if it was the Rams versus the Lions in the wild card. I think that would be the part that would hurt the most. Um, I mean, I could deal with the Buccaneers, Seahawks I'd be fine with, and I wouldn't be too keen on seeing either the Vikings or the Packers, assuming things turn out in a way that allows one of them to get in. But hey, at least we also would have a decent idea of what to do against them, as well as them knowing what to do against us, and that is pass the ball. I'm not going to disrespect the Rams. Um, it's just anytime a team has more than one receiver that can strike fear into the hearts of damn huge tackle at the 15 by number 18 Fuse for Rutgers, and the rest of the special teams crew mobs him in the end zone to whoop him up. And the Rams are playing the Giants on Sunday. Yeah, that could be that could be a hell a hell of a game. Ooh. Yeah, it was Luke. It was a win for both of us. Yeah, no, our final two games, Corn Man, are against the Cowboys, which is this Saturday, and I will be live for that one, and another one against the Vikings, and me and Adam are planning to stream for that one. Yeah, Giants Rams could be a lot of fun. Beat them boys. Yeah, I'm not sure what uh, has been up with Dallas here at the end of the season, but they have been looking surprisingly vulnerable. I'm not enthused about having to face them down in Jerry World, but I think this could be a game that will tell a lot about both teams, you know, especially whether, the Cowboys have seriously fallen off or those were just off weeks. If our defense can hold and not break against, some higher level receivers like CeeDee Lamb and, you know, have to deal with the running prowess of one Dakota Rain Prescott. Oh, Tyrod is starting over DeVito. Maybe. Yeah, it might be their yearly tradition, but yeah, I'm not going to bet on yearly traditions. After all, it's been a yearly tradition for the Lions to be an awful to mediocre team, and I kind of don't want that yearly tradition to continue. So, damn. boy. So, yeah, I also fear of what Dallas's secondary could do and how many picks Goff could throw. We'll start with a faked handoff by the freshman QB. He will go a long distance, and it's in and out of the hands of George, the receiver, incomplete. Oh, yeah, Ja'Cory Brown is the freshman QB, was a red shirt, and because of a couple players sitting out and another player broke his arm, he's going to be starting. The only one that stayed was Lions losing on Thanksgiving every year. Yeah. One pick, but it'll be a pick 6. Yeah, it sounds about right. Brown trying to use his feet, but a quick tackle by Torrey from the Knights makes it 3rd and 7. Yeah, it'll be a bland interception and return. It absolutely will. Rutgers drops back in pass coverage. A great leaping grab by number 7. Ooh. Dang. And looked like just as Brown was about to get hit on that throw, too. All right. As Restrepo on the catch, now on 1,000 yards for the season for him. All right, I formation is a handoff, and the running back is quickly gathered up and deposited back down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 again. All right, 5 minutes to go in the first. Woo! There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, come on. There we go. And they'll... Damn, the running back got hit hard on the leg in the backfield and had to hop forward. He literally had to hop forward in effort to try not to lose yardage. And, yeah, he got brought down hard. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, those are pain in the ass to deal with, Cord, man. I've been through that before. Looks like we're about to have an injury timeout after that hard hit that got delivered to number 22 on that run for Miami. So we get to pause as, oh yeah, the namesake of this bowl game right here, all the bad boy mower and small farm and large farm and chainsaw accessories. Woo. All right. Good news. Jaren Hall will be the Viking starter for Week 17. Nothing to lose at this point. Luke predicts 550 yards and 5 touchdowns for Jaren Hall. Well, couldn't ask for anything more. Oh, I guess that. Oh, that is tonight, the Pistons Celtics game. It would be hilarious as hell if this is the game that breaks the streak for the Pistons. You know, kind of embarrassing for the Celtics, but Joe Barry defense. Yeah, I'm Luke. Uh, Honestly, how concerned should I be about the office and coaching environment in Green Bay right now? Because just from that weird LaFleur incident, I've kind of been turning it over in my mind, and it's just the whole thing feels really off and out of character, I think, for just about everyone involved. So I don't know if there's more going on behind the scenes that I'm not really aware of because I would know which sources to listen to and where to look first. But as a division rival, I should be thrilled. Okay. Yeah, but all right. I lost my train of thought. We'll try to catch it again maybe in the second quarter. All right. Meanwhile, Brown will get he might get drilled into the ground. Toure, Mohamed Toure. Wow. Loss of 8. I honestly thought that he was going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for how hard Brown got tackled into the ground. Ooh. You believe the coaches may have lost the locker room? I'm a bit of a high snap there. Rutgers doesn't have time to get a hand on it, and the punt will roll down past the 30 to about the 28. All right. They have forced a punt. Hooray. Is the point of contention, Luke, simply that Joe Barry still looks to have job security that is, and maybe that is what's causing the dissension? And a hard hit on Monangai as he runs up the middle. Jaden Davis supplying the hit, and Monangai gets 5, and here is number 22 for that injured running back for the Canes getting carted away. Hope he's okay. Until yesterday, you're on the fence with the floor, but after the Jair suspension, the way he handled the presser, you want him gone too. Oh. Oh, damn. All right, 2nd and 4 now. Rutgers trying to climb out of their end of the field again, but this time a great stop at the line of scrimmage. Number 31 for the Canes contributing there for no gain. Whee! Third and 5. All right. Wimset back in the gun. The guy's back to it is to his left. Leaves the backfield. They only run 4 and complete a pass underneath to number 29, right near midfield. Strong on the reception, and Rutgers is completing passes, folks. Rutgers is completing passes. All straw on the camel's back. I gotcha. All right, 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Wimsett fakes the handoff off the hands of the receiver. Thank goodness nobody was back there to grab it out of the air. Whew. Would have been a perfect deflected ball to catch. Oh yeah, I think Matt LaFleur, they don't have any real reason to get rid of LaFleur, but if he's the one that is keeping Joe Barry around and it's to the detriment of the team, I think that would definitely be something to take into consideration. And a great job by number 27, breaking through 1 tackle. Gets 11 yards. And is Brown on the run. Is able to step through a safety's tackle and launch himself forward past the sticks. Oh, man. Rutgers is down to the 41 now of the Canes. They're willing to take their time with this snap. And they're going to Brown again. Great blocking on the outside by the wide receiver. Once again, gets him an 11-yard run and a first down. All right. Man, folks, if I were you, maybe if your team needs a running back, just, look at Rutgers. They seem to know how to do this pretty decently. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Let's take a well-deserved pause for the cause. Ooh. And see if Rutgers can continue the magic against Miami here in the Pinstripe Bowl on another stupid sports show. right, we are back. Second quarter begins with Rutgers, and they have possession at the Hurricanes 30. Brown, and the ball came out at some point. Looks like number 51 from the Knights fell on it. Loss of 4. Oh, well, that was a frightening moment. Ooh. Oh, man. That was scary. 2nd and 14. So it'll be an overthrow. Looking for Isaiah Washington, but the pass was a little too high. We are now at 3rd and 14. Yeah, Arson. Correct me if I'm wrong, Luke, but isn't there like isn't there supposed to be a set number of years that somebody can be in the role that Mark Murphy's in? I'm a nun guy. They finally will get a stop on him, and oof, Bain for the Canes on the stop, and wow. Must retire when you turn 70. Okay. And how long until he turns 70? Oh, man. Rutgers is going to go for the field goal. We have a possible 53-yard field goal here. Patel with no wind. It's got the right distance, and it's short. Ah, damn. Oh. All right, well, they got to stop, and the ball will turn over. Yeah, missed it. He'd had just a little more on it right in front of the goalpost. 1.5 years left. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's going to be a long time. At least you know the day to look to. That's fair. Yeah. It still, not only does it still feel weird to talk about potential playoff opponents, but I'm trying not to even think about it. I'm not looking up anything about, the team that we could face until the order is set and I know who we actually will face. Well, thankfully over here on the Group W bench, True North, we're a little bit more relaxed about that sort of thing. And, well, we'll find out. We'll ask right now. Yes. All right, Monty. Are you okay with True North appointing himself captain for this stream? I think he's good with it. All right. They have a guy DJing from on top of a riding mower with a little platform on which to rest his laptop and rig. Yeah. I think he's okay. He is definitely okay with that, True North. Meanwhile, Mohamed Toure gets a great tackle to make it a third down for the Canes. It's 3rd and 9 now. Well, he's been so distracted by the snow that we got outside today, he hasn't even mentioned wanting overtime. Oof, from a dog bite. Great job on the interception by number 11. Cameron Stewart grabs it away right at the sticks. Let me see how. Now Brown, the QB, just lines it up, and he just undercuts where he was aiming for somebody, I think, much further downfield, but I don't know, maybe he thought he was supposed to be coming back towards it, and just didn't see the defender come from underneath. Oof. Gordon was injured Christmas Day. Ooh. That is rough. Honestly, Russell Wilson, this has been a rough couple of years for him. I just hope whatever he does when he gets done with football, that he's happy. All right, 2nd and 14 after that tackle for a loss. Knocks the Knights back past the 45. And now they're going to throw. To Fama Toure. And it is now 3rd and, 4? Better than it was. Anyway. Oh, damn, they gave him 7 yards. 3rd and 3. And then again, I also feel bad for anybody that's going to be playing for the Denver Broncos for the foreseeable future. As long as Walmart still owns them. Receiver in motion. A Nunn guy tries to crane forward, will be short by a yard. Oh no, are they going to do the long field goal again? Please don't. I mean, I appreciate you trying to... Oh no, they're staying out in the field. They're going for it. And everybody jumps all at once. Everywhere, all at once. Offsides with contact. 5-yard penalty results in a first down. Wow. And he just fell right over, right into the neutral zone. Kind of embarrassing. Yeah, let's hope that... let's hope it's not serious. Once again, great penetration by the defensive line of Miami. That's another loss for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Yeah, that O-line is getting a bit overrun now. 2nd and 12. Bain Jr. in on the tackle for Miami. Wimsett out of the gun. Brown to his left. He'll fake it to Brown. And Dremel this time will cut back inside, get whipped around at the 15, pushes forward to the 10. And it sets up 1st and goal as he finally makes it to the 8, pushing the pile the whole way. Damn. Great assistance from all the other players trying to help push him along the way. Under 8 minutes to go. 1st and goal. They are at the 7-yard line. And Manungai, after a great block from one of his receivers, will run into the corner. Touchdown, Manungai. Hey, Rutgers is could be winning a bowl game today. Anything could happen, and that mascot, that duck mascot, is not looking very happy on the sidelines right now. Matt LaFleur on US Bank Stadium. I think this is one of the best venues to go play a football game in. Oh. I'm sure one day I'll be able to see if that statement holds water. Not quite yet, but soon. Soon. All right, 7.5 minutes about. Well, thereabouts to go in the second quarter. You know, some unfortunate decisions and mistakes and a little bit of aggression from the Miami Hurricanes. But from what I've seen, I see no reason why they shouldn't be in this game. Just stop making mistakes, guys. Foster. Take it easy. Get your rest, and hopefully it does not stick around in any way, shape, or form for you. And while we have a break, I guess I should thank our second quarter sponsor for another stupid sports show. Screw City Lager from the Prairie Street Brewing Company. Remember, folks, you never forget your first trip to Screw City. And if you did, you probably weren't there to begin with. Well, you did that already, True North? Well, what I didn't see where you'd put your request. As a little under a half, close to a third of the starting QBs in the NFL are backups. Oh, I found out this morning, True North, when I woke up very early. I I I did not know what to think except, well, Leafs, you always find a way, don't you, Toronto? I actually had a crazy thought as I was hearing about how the game turned out. Um, it seems like the Maple Leafs, as they exist right now, are having a bit of the same problem that the Pittsburgh Steelers have had in the recent years with, some of the issues of effort and player behavior that afflicted the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I don't know if it's I don't know if that feels like an awful comparison just mentioning it out loud, but that was just that was the image that came into my mind this morning while contemplating why they can't seem to get their act together. Simeon, Flacco, Zappi, Heineke, Rudolph, Stick, Browning, Aiden O'Connell, Brissett, Taylor, Hall, and Stidham. As well as Minshew, yeah. As I think Richardson is supposed to technically be the starter for Indy. Good job coming back, but there's a late flag as the play finishes. Oh, we got a face mask? Oh. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a face mask on Rutgers. Additional 15. Oh, apparently the Rutgers is also playing without one of their players who is sitting out for the draft. Max Melton, a corner. Multiple fouls on the play. Pass interference on the defense. Penalty is declined. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 3 and 2 of the 3 of the offense, 2 of the defense. Oh my God. Well, okay. Huh. So we're just doing the play all over again. Oh, it was receivers getting chippy with each other on the other side of the field, and then the ref fell over. So, yeah, we're just having all kinds of terribleness today. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Now they're trying to get the Die Hard Christmas movie argument started in the booth because they've got nothing to talk about. We're actually reviewing where the pass was complete on the field. It has been called down. Oh, in the few moments when the announcers were actually saying relevant information, they mentioned that the players had gotten into some pushing and shoving on the field before the game actually started. So, yeah, we could get we could get you know some people coming in off the sidelines by the end of this game if the tempers continue to flare. Meanwhile, MKI is advocating for Joe Barry to not be fired. Yeah. Yes, it is, in spite of the video I must sadly upload next month. Oh. I swear, there's got to be a way to do alcoholic iced tea that doesn't involve buying it as mass produced. Yeah, that's the other thing I gotta see for the upcoming match versus Lions versus Cowboys. What is the status of our current injury report? Okay. All right. All right. CJ Gardner Johnson and Jason Kabinda participated in limited practice. Taylor Decker did not practice yesterday. Jerry Jacobs and Derek Barnes, as well as Ragnow and Penny Sewell. Oh, yeah, I remember hearing that Sewell had hurt his shoulder. All right, so we officially have a catch. And Verstrepo will try to race around the far side of the field, get about 8 in the process. Miami trying to get themselves on the board before the half expires. All right, so we might have a decent chance of some important people coming back, especially CJ. Oh no, do we have a potential targeting? Oh no. Oh no, we've got a targeting review going on now. This is not. Why did we have to get one of these? No foul for targeting. I thought, from looking at it at the upfield angle, that he hit more with his shoulder than he did the crown of the helmet. So, all right. Okay. Now just defender launching himself at a receiver. And now we only have 2nd and 2. Meanwhile, Restrepo couldn't grab that one off of the ground. Land right at his feet. 3rd and 2. Odd, I wasn't even wondering about that. True North. I was I was actually curious as to whether or not Jair is actually getting healthy and better. But ooh, that is unfortunate. And once again, we have a timeout, but it's an actual team timeout this time by Miami, first of the quarter. All right, down to 6:44 to go in the half. We might actually make it to halftime after all, even with all of the delays. Actually, that is a good question. Let's see what else is happening in the NBA tonight. Oh, yeah. Mavs Timberwolves, Pacers Bulls. All right. Well, at least there's Pistons Celtics for, a good warm up. I will appreciate that. And meantime, yeah, I'm getting the same feeling from watching Miami with this guy Brown. It's reminding me of when we watched Pitt in the Peach Bowl, and Kenny Pickett was sitting out for the draft. His backup got injured, so they ended up having to go to the third string guy. And yeah, if any of you remember that game, they just could not keep up with Michigan State. And it was real awkward to see Kenny Pickett just sitting up in the stands watching the game take place. Yeah, I have to imagine there's some part in American sports, some job that their only criteria is don't make the awful, illegal things sound cool. Do whatever you want, but don't encourage them to try to do these awful things. And, for the spear, yeah, Goldberg would definitely make that. And the fact that, spear is still a popular move in professional wrestling, yeah, it'd be too much. Oh, there's all the Rutgers fans raising their hands and whooping it up there at the Pinstripe Bowl in Yankee Stadium. And now Rutgers will take a timeout. Oh. Oh, I am so excited for the CFL to come back. I I really am. Yeah. Especially to see how Toronto follows up this absolute shocker of a year that they had. All those wins and knocked out in the division final. All right, 3rd and 2. First tackler misses very badly. And A.J. Allen will come in and moved the chains with a 3-yard run. Good, good. And number 10 comes flying in, but barely gets an arm around him before he gets shaken off. All right, clock ticking down, 6:10 to go in the first half. Brown out of the gun, back to his left, and 3 receivers on the near side. Oh, damn. Yeah, that is an easy face mask on Lewis Jr. Woof. Easy 15-yard penalty on that one. Yeah, you did limit the yard after the catch, but you did it in an awful way. Oof. All right, they have started the clock again finally, and this is the furthest that they've gotten. It might be. And we have another late flag. Oh my goodness. It's going to be on Lewis again for a late hit on the quarterback. Oh. Yeah, personal foul gives them another first down. 71 needs to sit for a couple of rotations. Because right now they are just gifting the Canes this drive down the field. Yeah, only 4 months to go. A high snap. They try to get the leg threat going with Brown. He'll only gain 2 up the middle. I thought he had handed off to the running back. It was a very well executed fake. Players spotted it better than I did. Limit the gain to 2. Oh. All right, True North. Do you think the Alouettes can repeat as champions next year? All right, 2nd and 8. Single receiver out to the far side of the line. They will have a handoff and a great lane up the middle, be 2 yards shy for 3rd down. Very manageable, but they're also switching to more cameras where the people are apparently on their breaks, so they catch them mid-action of picking the camera back up. Once again, a very professional operation that we have being run here in Capital One Bowl Mania. All right. 3rd and 2. They put 2 receivers on the far side. They claim Restrepo is in the slot, but they go with a run up the middle, and that's going to be goal to go now for the Hurricanes. All right. Finally, Miami has a good chance of getting on the board again. Meanwhile, Waddle will be out against the Ravens. And they had that same formation again. And this time Brown is going to take it. He's able to slide right in. Touchdown Hurricanes on the QB run from Brown. Oh, yeah, they're really stretching now. They're claiming his slide in the end zone is a tip of the cap to Yankee Stadium. I think these guys have definitely started hitting it early. Whew. Yes, but only because it's the CFL. Surprise teams that win rarely repeat. Okay. And now we get more extracurricular activities. After the point after attempt, they shoo everybody apart. Rutgers coach yells at his team as they're coming off the field. I don't blame them. Rutgers isn't exactly in the good books of the referees right now, so I don't know how many more skirmishes they can afford. All right. Oh yeah, there's the Pop-Tarts Bowl up next. All right, are they going to be brave, do something stupid on this kickoff? Nope, it's just a normal kick, fielded at the 6, and fair catch. Oh well. Yeah, they're really running out of things to talk about right now. They're bringing up coaches taking each other out to eat. When is the Screw City Bowl? Um, if I somehow manage enough clout to get in good, I think not only with the Prairie Street Brewing Company, but also, uh, yeah, I think the only chance they will get a name, they will get a bowl named, is if it goes off of the same league that Northern Illinois is in, just because that is the closest FBS school that is nearest to here. I think actually a bunch of students in the area got free rides to NIU in the past year. Oh, Tim, at this at this point at this point, I don't know. Miami has actually shown a bit of life, and Rutgers has somehow developed a passing attack since we last saw them, so who knows? You're kidding. True North. A Bruins game for next week? You know what? I don't think I've cast my eye toward the Bruins that much, mostly because I assume they're the Bruins. They'll be all right. A very contested catch. Looking for Jackson. He was guarded by Porter Jr. Clock stops at 1:42 for second and 10. from just on their side of the 50-yard line. Wimsett waiting in the gun. They tease pressure. It shows up. Wimsett keeps it himself, and he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Damn. And it looks like they're going to slow things down. They only rush 4. Late blitzer up the middle. Pass up the middle is knocked out of the receiver's hands. Dremel on the attempt. And the clock now stops with 51 seconds to go. All right, a little bit of lost time there for the Hurricanes because they just let the clock drain. But here comes what has been in the first half a rare sighting of the Rutgers punter. This one will be a low poocher. Fair caught around the 10. All right, 90 yards in 45 seconds. Maybe could happen. Penguins versus Bruins. And now, I haven't looked at my preliminary schedule that I have scratched out for next week, but that might be the game that we have picked. I'll have to double check. And a great bit of blocking from the other receivers for Restrepo. I think he's going to be out very close to the first down marker. They're going to say 9. I will check the schedule during the halftime break. But I think there's a good chance that we'll be doing that one. A bit of a high snap. Brown's able to gather it in, and away goes number 21. Scampers out to the 35-yard line at least, or maybe even farther. Nope, right out to the 36. With the hurry up, late rusher, and they find another open receiver. Once again, it's Restrepo out of bounds. 1 yard shy of the sticks. Let's hope they don't get another high snap like that again. Brown had to jump to retrieve it. Nearly got our D lineman to hop. Meanwhile, Rutgers will now call themselves a timeout. I'll figure out where the damn thing is later. All right. Well, at the very least, we could say that Miami has decided to make things interesting again. All right, what will Jakari Brown put together on this one? They did score last drive, but they also had a lot of penalty help from the refs. Two receivers on either side of the field, back to his right. Officially, we got 22 seconds to go. And apparently now we put 3 seconds back on the clock. They managed to get that pass to Restrepo across the 50-yard line, moves the chains. Just lose a second, and there's a flag. And unsportsmanlike conduct on Rutgers. Oh. Jesus. God, Miami doesn't have to do anything. I don't even know what they were calling him for. I think they got the player wrong because he was just on the ground and had the QB landed on him, and that's apparently enough for a penalty in this game. Lonely rush 3. Step up and throw on the run. It is incomplete. Horton was out of bounds. 2nd and 10 now. And the old familiar feeling of college football games taking forever to get to halftime has returned like a ton of bricks. And just as they get settled down again, they go back and review the incomplete pass. Game, we were doing so well. We were bleeding time off the clock. You know, we had some fairly even back and forth. Yeah, I don't know whether... I think I also have to figure out when he establishes control. It is, it would be funny as hell if the fact that he dove into the sideline so no one could see it if he fumbled the ball might be the very thing that makes this pass incomplete, because there's no video evidence to say, oh yeah, he maintained control. Oh yeah. If we were playing bingo, this would definitely be the refs win once again. Oh no. They're so bored they're asking about how many tourist attractions they've been to around the city. We're in trouble. We are in so much trouble for the second half. All right. Call has been reversed. It is a catch at the 24-yard line. We're back to 17 seconds on the game clock. We will never get out of this damn half. All right, 2nd and 2. Miami has actually been moving the ball on offense. Yes, they have been the recipient of a penalty as well. This will be him going up the middle. They try to strip him, but he does a great job holding on. And another timeout from Miami as they're down to 9 seconds. Oh, yeah, they have discussed what to eat in the city. They have named all the one-word restaurants and all the hip areas that where the cool cats go, and like that there. Miami was founded by a woman. I wonder what the odds are that anybody who is a student in Miami has actually learned that. All right, one timeout to go. 9 seconds left on the clock. They tried to do triple receivers, and then Restrepo went on the move to the other side. Looks like they're trying to find him in the end zone, and they call it for him. Touchdown. Ugh. Yeah. This game is turning more into Rutgers sabotaging themselves than Miami actually winning anything. And yeah, it is the penalties. Well, whether he was talking about the city of Miami or the one in Ohio, it's pretty fair that the current students of either state would probably not know. Oh, and the pass was incomplete. Receiver was out of bounds, and now they have to try it again. Down to 4 seconds. Yep, and there's his hip. It lands right on the white paint. All right, so instead they will make a 35-yard field goal attempt. And Rutgers will use their final timeout to attempt to ice the kicker. Right. Icing hopefully completed. We can get ourselves to halftime as they make this the longest, well, maybe not the longest, but the most lengthy in time field goal attempt. Don't worry, you're not the only one. Well, what do you know? It is good. The first half is over. Angie has finally shown up. This is her first time that she has been in the room all stream. No matter what she says, she was not hanging out on a blanket on the same couch as Monty. That is an absolute lie. All right, folks, we are finally free for the next 15 minutes. Let's take a pause for the cause here. And yeah, I'm probably just going to feed these guys early so they don't end up bothering me through the back half of the game. We'll be returned for the second half of Rutgers, Miami, and the Pinstripe Bowl here on another stupid sports show.
It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late, and the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's getting long. It's getting long. It's getting long, and the funny thing is on fire. I'm running out. I'm running off. I'm running off the track, splitting in two. You made me wait. You made me wait. You made me wait. Back me into blue. Yours eternally. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. And the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's all the song. It's all the song. It's all the song. And the funny thing is on fire. Yours eternally.
Yes, we decided to come back for the third quarter of Rutgers versus Miami, the Pinstripe Bowl here on another stupid sports show, which one of our loyal subscribers, True North, described as a very boring game. But I told myself that if Rutgers made a bowl game that I would stream it. And in case you're wondering how dedicated I am to Sparkle Motion in regards to promising to stream games that I really, really shouldn't stream, I have decided, one, if the Caps make the playoffs, hell yeah, I'm going to stream those games. And number two, if we get Florida versus Carolina in the NHL playoffs again, we are definitely doing that game. All those games. All of those. Because it was just too much fun last time. And how can we afford to miss out? I'm not thinking too much about Browns or Jets tonight, honestly. MKI. Hi, Ishii. Yeah, it feels kind of like a late season trap game for the Browns at this point. Meanwhile, we have an actual kickoff return by Miami. They're going to make it out to 31 with a hard run by number 5. Miami decided they wanted to get a little aggressive for this part of the third quarter. Yeah, that is true. I did see that little thing about how the Jets beat the Browns last year and it was Flacco who threw all the touchdowns. Yeah, Joe Flacco revenge game. This is honestly the wrinkle that the playoffs need. And that is Joe Flacco taking the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl. And if they happen to beat Lamar Jackson and the Ravens along the way, I mean, I think that might be the thing that finally makes Lamar snap. Oh, thank you, Ishii. It's about the same as it ever was, you know. Occasionally different shapes, but it's still there. Hope yours is doing well, and so are you. Meanwhile, Miami is now at 2nd and 6. They will have a faked handoff. Brown will get chased out of bounds, only gain about 3. Logan thinks that Clemson will win against Kentucky, but it will be close. All right. I'm sorry if this is a sore subject, Ishii, but how is the Niner gang's mood on one, the team, and two, Brock Purdy after the unfortunate incidents of your game with the Ravens? Brown will fake the giveaway, keep it himself, get it about 6 yards and move the chains. First down, Miami. Oh, don't worry. I'll be free after the stream. So, yeah, I could probably do that. They are fine. We are fine. Still a number 1 seed. All right. Good to hear. Pass rush now chasing down Brown. There's a flag that came back in the backfield. Did complete the pass for a gain of 13 somehow, but yeah, this should be a holding call. Yeah. Yeah, there it is, number 76. Oh my God! No foul on the play, second down. These guys are blind. Holy crap. I don't even know what the hell's going on in this game anymore. Yeah, CMC or Tyreek, absolutely Ishii. For MVP, either one of those two. They finally get a nice run by somebody else. Jacoby George gets the first down. Now inside the 30, it looks like. All right. People really go overboard on talking about Brock Purdy MVP in this loss. Most players don't care about the seed, to be honest. They want the ring. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter what seed you started from, it's where you finish. And I mean, another run by George on 1st and 10. He'll try to power his way for 3. Yeah, but he's also, this is what, his second season, right? I think it's an awesome position to be in, as number 21 has got the first down and a lot more. Is brought down at the 15-yard line. And now we have another late flag as a Rutgers player is woozy getting up off the field. Oh no, this game is getting uglier and uglier. This time it's on the offense for unnecessary roughness. Backside of the play, and he just gets body fucking checked. Woof. Yeah, that was not needed at all. Yeah, he's in a fantastic position to develop, especially with these weapons that he has. And meanwhile, that player has to rest on the field after a cheap pop from behind, and we get an injury timeout. Yeah, just about every QB gets interceptions. It's almost unavoidable. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about Shanahan. Oh, I kind of root for him the same way that people would root for Reed. Brown gets to wait because of all the help from this offensive line. He finds Restrepo in the end zone. Another touchdown by Miami, but we've got a flag on the play. Holding on the defense, and that will be declined. Result of the play is a genuine touchdown for Restrepo, this time on the reception. And Miami has finally taken the lead for the first time in this game. Oh, hello, Rebecca. Hope you're doing well today. I myself am just relaxing, hanging out with my third quarter sponsor here on another stupid sports show, Sioux City Birch Beer, because apparently the sarsaparilla is no longer available for sale in this area. I guess they got tired of all the Virginia jokes. All right. Xavier Restrepo got himself a school record. 88th reception. It's a single season record. Good for him. Well, apparently they have, Rebecca. I mean, I'm not getting to the point of hardcore dedicated that I'm going to try to search every branch of every grocery store trying to find these things again. I already tried to do that with our long lost sponsor, Crispy Hexagons. But apparently Schnucks is going through an entire rebrand with all their generic items, but they didn't seem to screen Dr. Lou very well. So don't worry, we will find more sponsors for the show, I have no doubt. As the sun rises and sets, so will corporations come up with stupid names for their food products. Oh, don't worry, MKI. Crunchy Rice Squares never left. Oh, you prefer Millstream from the Amanas. I understand. And once again, they're taking their time to catch up with all the commercial breaks. Hopefully, Rutgers can get their offense started again. They were doing great for the first two or the first quarter and a half, rather. And then Miami finally woke up and shut them down. I mean, it would be disappointing if I tuned into this game just to see Rutgers play in a bowl and they let me down. Now they're embarrassing the fan with the on-field field goals. Oh, but they get the novelty checks anyway, just for smaller amounts. Apparently the Hurricanes mascot's name is Sebastian. All right, fair catch on the kick. Back to the 25. Miami, Miami, Miami. All right. Finally, Restrepo gets one in, and it gets them the lead. They lead by 3. 10:33 to go in the third quarter. Wimsatt hands it off. Manungai gets up to 29. Hopefully Rutgers doesn't get them any more penalties. All right. Manungai does lower his shoulder, get within a yard. So 3rd and 1 coming now for the Scarlet Knights. Now, Rebecca, if you're still here, I can depend on you to be a little bit impartial for this. Oh well, do you think Justin Fields is genuine? And then they actually gave it to Manungai, and he is going to get pushed forward close to the 50. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, sorry, yeah, Rebecca. Do you think Justin Fields is genuinely the QB for the Bears for the future? Because I think he is. You know, they may not know how to use him very well with current coaching and schemes, but I think he's working out. You know? The same level of confidence that I think Jordan Love is working out for the Packers, and I do mean that. I tried to hit his receiver on the run, but a little too far, incomplete. Clock now stops at 8:20, 2nd and 10. Great. Yes, all right. Yeah, a bit of a sophomore slump. They just, how to use him in a way that works for him and the team. Hopefully DJ Moore will be around to be a great target for him. Like anybody who tuned in for the streams got to see, they gave me major stress while watching the game. Working out of the gun, there's pressure and it gets skyrocketed past the receiver Jackson. Incomplete. Damn. Yeah, let's hope they figure that out sooner rather than later, MKI, so they can stay competitive. All right, 3rd and 10. Wemson out of the gun. Manangai to his left. 3 receivers on the far side. He's looking up the center of the field. Short throw to Manangai in the flat. Well, he's tackled quickly. It'll be 4th and 5 coming up. And they will punt it away. A bit of a delayed punt. It got fielded and he's out of bounds. All right, Angie, we're on break. If you need to interrupt, this is the best time to do it. Come on. Oh, do you need a landing pad? All right. Is that better? Okay. I think okay as a coach, but yeah, pairing with Getsy is iffy. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how they do next season. As far as keeping Eberflus. Oh, too much fun? Or is this not enough sports discomfort for you? Oh, I see. You have been personally offended by what is going on. I understand. Whew. If ever Brian Flores lands the head coaching job, where will he go? Probably not Miami. I wonder if Brian Flores is petty enough to accept a head coaching gig at one of Miami's division rivals. Say, for example, the New York Jets or the Buffalo Bills. Maybe New England. Sorry about that. New England, you think? Well, after this season, yeah, anything might be possible as far as the Patriots go. I mean, it's feeling kind of weird to say that, but yeah. The difference has been visible for the New England Patriots. If ever Belichick decides to go, like I really, as much as people may not like him, I really would not like him to be the first coach that dies on the field during a game. That would just be a little sad. All right. Working from the 7. Handoff on the inside. Maybe get one. All right. You just needed the time to get into the lab. I see. I understand. All right. They give him 2. 2nd and 8. Dual back set. Brown will end up keeping it on the delayed run. Gets across the 10. Or maybe Chargers or Raiders. I would hope after what he had to go through with Stephen Ross that Brian Flores would know better than to go to a franchise with an interesting owner. So, hey, maybe the Commanders and he gets promoted over Bieniemy. I try to screen the other way, and Toure gets in there on the tackles. Limits the gain to 2. It is 4th and 4. All right. Rutgers ended up forcing a punt. And the punt has been blocked and has been recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Timmy Ward falls on the blocked punt in the end zone for a touchdown. Scarlet Knights retake the lead, 20-17. Oh, God. Number 55 for Miami got a lackluster block attempt and just got right past him to the kicker. And we have a flag on the extra point. And Rutgers gets a false start on the extra point. Of course they do. Fantastic. All right, we're down to 5:06 in the third. We're almost done. I promise. I promise. Even 5 yards back, it is still true and through. 21-17, Scarlet Knights over the Hurricanes. Block is by number 19 for Rutgers, as number 38, Ward, who recovers the scoop and score. According to Florio, Patriots and Broncos have entered into trade discussions for the offseason. So what you're telling me, Tim, is that Mac Jones is about to go to the Broncos? Belichick for Peyton. Hmm. I don't know. I think they might have to throw in at least a pick or some cash. I'm not sure on which side, though. Very possible no names were dropped. All right, even entertaining the notion of Russell Wilson going into the zone of nightmares that is being coached by Bill Belichick. Like, I think he will. I think he will lose. I'm convinced he'll lose his soul if he goes to New England. Like, he will just get like, he'll just like wither away. Damn. I mean, it was already embarrassing enough, going through these past 2 seasons for Russell Wilson. And then he has to go and deal with the hoodie. And the Pats are known to just do it for something else completely and throw everybody off the scent. Gotcha. All right. After a blocked punt recovered in the end zone, Rutgers leads 21-17. Hurricanes will down it in the end zone, starting at the 25. Yeah, that is true, but even for all of the everything that is Russell Wilson, it's like that. It's like one of the few jokes that I can still stand from Animal House. Hey, he can't yell at our quarterback. Only we can yell at our quarterback. Another high snap, and Brown gets hit hard after he gains 2. Oh, they call it 3. Okay. Oh, Angie has finally decided she is sucked in. Don't worry, they have been fed, no matter what they say. Meanwhile, Sweden is, yeah, that's an absolute burial. 15-0 in the World Juniors. Didn't Canada also have a similar result against Latvia? And that is out to Restrepo. I think we might actually have there is a flag that got thrown. We might have a potential holding on the offense. Yep, holding on Miami. One of their wide receivers essentially just laid down on a guy and pinned him. Yeah, throws him down and then just, gets into plank position. It was it was close to being obscene, but not quite. 10-0. Meanwhile, USA beat Switzerland 11-3. Wow. All right, 2nd and 14. and gain about 6 of that back. Allen on the run. It's A.J. Allen. So 3rd and 9 coming for the Hurricanes. All right, they only bring 3 as far as pressure, and they still manage to sack Brown. Wesley Bailey, number 23 for Rutgers, manages to come off, let's see. Yeah, he only had 1 blocker on him and was able to come right off to snag Brown and throw him down before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, she doesn't have any official authority, True North. Whatever she tells you, it's all lies. So, unsuspend yourself. Miami bounce all the way to the 26. All right. Oh God, they even said it. Georgia versus Florida State, or the skeleton of their rosters. You know what? All is forgiven, announcing team, for acknowledging all of the stakes getting sucked out by players leaving for the NFL draft. I mean, I understand it, but ooh. Delayed pressure gets picked up rather well, nearly picked. Williams getting in there on the pass, had the whole thing read out apparently. All right. 2nd and 10 now. Wimsett rushes up to the line to adjust things. Claps everybody to attention. Manungai will follow the right side of the line and get past the 30. 3rd and 5 coming. Imagine if you're the Washington Wizards. You're 3 games better than the Pistons. MKI, that just sounds like the Washington Wizards. That's the team as I've known them for as long as I've been aware of professional sports. And technically, when I first knew them, they were the Bullets. But, hey. All right, Wimsett out of the gun. The pressure comes in off the corner, and another deflection. It goes incomplete. Oh, and that means another punt. And nice pop delivered on Wimsett by the blitzer Floyd. First official 3 and out for the Knights just then. Gets the kickoff before the pressure comes in for a catch at the 29. And we have another late flag. Oh no. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Miami. Oh my goodness. And it's just a blindside hit right into the kicker who's jogging down the field, nowhere near the play. Oh. 3 Swiss players were ejected for mouthing off, so they were forced into short shifts. Ooh. Okay, so... Ugh. That is rough. Now it's knocks them back to just inside their own 15. Nevertheless, 2 receivers to the near side. Brown looking in that direction. Pressure is coming just over the head of Restrepo again. Incomplete. And apparently missed his tight end. Will they be able to show me that? But no, they won't. Not time. Oh, man. Next week's schedule is going to be a blast. 2nd and 10. Great effort up the middle. We'll get about 5 yards. As Parrish on the run. 11 carries, 54 yards. They officially call it 6. Okay. 3rd and 6. The Scarlet Faithful are making a lot of noise here at Yankee Stadium. Supporting their team against the Hurricanes. Looking for Restrepo, and they find him over the middle, but he is tackled at least 2 yards shy of the first down. Ooh. Damn, that is another 3rd down failed by Miami. We have reached the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. We have made it. Only 1 more to go. Can Rutgers hold on? Will Miami storm back again? We will know for sure in just a little bit. Small little pause for the cause. Another Stupid Sports Show will be back very soon. right. Fourth quarter has begun at Yankee Stadium. The Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. That classic matchup that we all remember from way, way back in the day, early days of college football. They get the punt off and a fair catch at the 33 by Dremel. We finally made it to the fourth quarter after all this time. Thank goodness. Yeah, still getting nervous about that one. Was that Manun guy up the middle again? Whoever it was only gained 2. All right, Gavin Wimsett back in the gun. They show 5 and drop back into coverage. It bounces back the other way, and Manungai has a first down. Round the 50. There is actually another player that has been laid out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he's on his back now, but number 31 was just flat on his face. So we might be having an extra long injury timeout coming up here. True early win-loss projections for the Edmonton Elks, 5.5. Yeah, I think they could make double digits. Oh. Very soon it'll be here. And then we can relieve all the stress that we had pent up from watching the NFL season. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time that I watched a playoff game for a team that I was actively rooting for. That definitely goes back to the days of me being a Washington fan. And also back when I did not have a good handle on how angry I should let a game make me. So, oof. This is going to be an experience. And they open on the June 8th versus the Rough Riders. You don't say. right. So there. Batman is dancing around. 1st and 10 from right near midfield. Wimset working out of the gun. And that is Manungai. He takes a big hit and barrels forward anyway for an extra yard. 9 total. Whew. I wouldn't be surprised, but Nungai has broken free, and it's a race to the corner. Did he make it? Initial ruling is that he's going to be out at the 1. 40 on the run. And even tried to get into a nice shoving match with the defender at the end. And finish at home versus the Argos on the 25th. Oh, don't worry, True North. We will be aware. We will be aware. We will be aware. Oh, now Rutgers has officially taken its first time out. Kip, it's going all right. We have had an interesting second half. Miami came back to take the lead. It's on. Well, right now we have a possible touchdown by Rutgers. And they had to see if the ball actually broke the plane. Oh yeah, we are discussing preseason CFL. That's where things have gone. It gives you an idea of how the rest of the game has kind of been, really. And the whole stadium is now singing Lincoln on a Bear. All right, review is over. The rain is coming down. Okay. Oh, damn, that was a challenge. Okay, sure. Oh, boy. Yeah, they got 6 inches to go. They have number 69. He's a big dude in the backfield. I'm assuming for some extra blocking help. Fence thought he got in. I can't tell from that angle. They wait. Nope, they're marking 2nd and goal. Oh, man. And they do it again, and I think he may have gotten it this time. Yep. Another tush push. And Rutgers now leads by 10 over Miami. No kidding, they play the Rough Riders in the preseason on the 25th. All right. Patel is out for the extra point. Try not to false start this one, guys. It is true and through. Scarlet Knights lead by 11. Woo. Only 2 preseason games per team. No kidding. Well, then again, they have that really long season too. I mean, I know there are breaks and some things are kind of staggered because not, but yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought I had remembered. Multiple bye weeks. Yeah. I also just got a horrible image in my head of the NFL adopting some kind of random 1-point play that they add just to compete with the Rouge, but I don't think we're that far down the road yet. Not quite yet. Holy crap, CJ Stroud has cleared the concussion protocol. All right, good for him. The Strouds return. Yeah, we all do MKI, but I don't think they would. I don't think they would ever bring it down to the NFL. As much as we all would love it. It will just have to wait. And hopefully either the Elks or the Rough Riders can bring back the magic of the Rouge once the CFL comes back around. Oh, man. Can't believe I'm planning this far ahead for the CFL. Well, I guess this is just where I live now. All right. Meanwhile, the Scarlet Knight mascot is, yeah, he has really taken ownership of that riding mower. Okay, cool. He even looks like a douchebag. Fantastic. No kidding, only $733. I think the travel fees might push the price up a little for me, as encouraging as that is. Kicked Miami, knelt in the end zone, start at the 25. And yeah, we're definitely not at the right time. We are at, oh, not that far, 11:51 left in the game. All right, here comes Ja'Cory Brown. back out onto the field. He's done pretty well, aside from the one pick. But, other than that, he has gotten much better as the game has gone on for Miami. Compact formation. Defensive signals get shouted out. And a quick dump over everybody. And that is a reception by George right at the sticks. Oh, that's what that is. Fantastic. Sorry, I'm getting some sound issues, and I'm going to have to fix them soon again. That's a shame. Yeah, beat that, Super Bowl tickets. And they lose it on the end around and cannot control it. And he was going to lose yardage back to the 7. Oh my goodness. The mascot is just incredulous, as are we all. Yeah, he had all the space in front of him, but then he muffed the handoff and was able to recover it, but did not dare throw it even. Wait, what the hell happened? They pointed it back to the original line of scrimmage. Oh, they say it was an incomplete pass because it was going forward. Okay. So, big break for Miami. They're still at their own 37. And it'll be a designed run by Brown out to the far side. He'll only gain 5, however. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he's not guarding. He's not on guard. Monty's been watching out the window at the snow all day. So thought I'd be able to grab him quickly, but he is, well, elsewhere right now. All right, 3rd and 5. Miami needs the score to get back into this. And they give it a handoff to Parrish. He'll maybe get a few, but it is not enough. Announcers say 4th down and 2. This seems like an obvious go for it kind of play. Lions are 1,444 for sideline on-field tickets. Dang. Don't worry, I'm sure that those numbers will rise in the near future. All right. Yeah, 4th and 2. Here they are. They're going for it. Where I'm looking for is where's Restrepo? And Rutgers calls timeout. Okay. Okay. And now we get to take a break as we have another timeout. I'm kind of surprised that Argo's season tickets are more expensive than the Lions, but I'm also not surprised because the Argos have at least won a couple of championships in the past 5 decades. So I'll have to check on that. Got to be bouncing back and forth between a couple NBA games tonight after the stream is finished. And, yeah, there's almost too many to keep track of for the teams that I wanted to check in on. Oh, don't worry. We will have our first NBA game of 2024 during the first week of 2024. Yep. We're going to get back. I'm going to try to do professional basketball and get into it. Hopefully I end up picking a decent game. BC Lions versus Detroit Lions. Maybe they could do like a one-off as like an exhibition game sometime in the spring. What I would like is for, if they do it once, then they have to do it another year. Once they play under NFL rules and once under CFL rules. That I would like to see. And I have a weird feeling that Dan Campbell would be kind of seriously into playing a CFL team just for how many bonkers plays he could call against them. Okay, the Rutgers Santa Clauses are getting riled up in the stands. 4th and 2 for Miami. What are they going to give us? They have a single receiver out to the far side. They go with a handoff, and he gets stopped in the backfield. Jennings brings down Parrish in the backfield. Rutgers gets the turnover on downs. Pretty much MKI. But also, with all the motion stuff he likes to do, I'm sure he would get an absolute kick out of the motion rules that the CFL has. Inside the 45 of Miami, Rutgers takes over. Wimsett changes the food order at the line. And it'll be a handoff to number 27, but a great catch up by number 51 for Miami to mitigate any gain. Maybe a half yard? Maybe. Okay, but the Detroit Lions cannot read the CFL rules in advance. Neither can the BC Lions for the NFL rules. And remember, that means that the BC Lions can't challenge penalties when they're playing by NFL rules. So Webson keeps it, nearly blows a tire. Oh, I got scared for him for a moment, but okay, he's all right. He's all right. Oh, that almost got very ugly for the ways that his legs almost slid. Oof. 3rd and 7 now. They've got the play clock at 3 now. Get get it off with just a few seconds left. And a good job up the middle by Brown. Will be down your yard short of the sticks. Marquise Williams with the tackle. Are they going to go for... They're going for it on 4th and 1. They run it from the shotgun, and he gets it. Oh, man. Considering we don't have a really reliable, great option at returning game, I think they have a good possibility. Oh, I heard, Coburg. I am excited for the debut of Jaron Hall. I think Luke said that it'll get 550 yards and 5 touchdowns. So you all should definitely look forward to your game against the Packers this week. Thank that Joe Barry defense. Meanwhile, Rutgers is trying to do a long drive to close this game out, and Brown will speed up the middle for a gain of 8. And the clock continues to go. I think Miami still has all their timeouts. Yes, they still do. Yeah, it's been slowly sinking in over the week, Coburg. Meanwhile, on second down, second effort will get the runner elevated and essentially stood up. 3rd and short, maybe a yard and a half. I also, yeah, I do want this. I want Dan Campbell to sit Jared Goff for the Week 18 game and put in Teddy Bridgewater. Yeah, a little bit embarrassing for Louisville. And Brown will follow a blocker and get back across for another first down. They describe this style of football as big boy football. Words matter, folks. Words matter. I mean, Rutgers did this in the first quarter. They had a drive that took 9 minutes off the clock. And they started the game with that. So it's understandable that Miami took a little bit to gain their rhythm. And it'll be only a gain of a yard on that try up the middle. Oh boy, we are under 4 minutes and they are not calling their timeouts. They really want their defense to bail them out on this one, don't they? 2nd and 8, they try cutting inside the tackles and nothing doing. Monangai will have a gain of maybe a yard. All right, keep your eyes on the road. Oh, Coburg, we all were. We all were. Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of the dudes like Tyrod Taylor. It seemed like they just could not get a break, injury and health wise. They are still running it down. Another run back to Brown, and he'll barely get to the line of scrimmage, and finally the clock stops. As soon as they get to fourth down. Took them long enough. Yeah. Rutgers is attempting to win the Pinstripe Bowl. And they're this close to doing it. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about the Cotton Bowl. I will be live for that. I promise. And honestly, it worked out perfectly because it's still only one stream a day. Makes it a little easier on my schedule and my stress levels. But, oh, Tim, if you're listening, next week for Hockey on Stupid Sports Show, it's going to be Bruins versus Penguins. I think you had told me that, yeah, Teddy Bridgewater went to Louisville. Well, let's hope this at least gets a few more eyes on Rutgers. Maybe a few more interesting people recruited. Yeah, I had a feeling that was a new one, Coburg, but I also kind of wasn't sure, just for all the different dumb bowl names that we have cycled through in our short time of stretching bowl season out to distended levels. Well, who is playing? Oh, yeah. NC State versus Kansas State. Whoever wins gets to eat the mascot. So great, we got the Vor Bowl. We have the Butt Bowl with the Peach Bowl, and now we have the Vor Bowl with the winner of the Pop-Tarts Bowl getting to eat the mascot. Yeah, believe it or not, True North, that was actually the game that I had written down when I checked my schedule. I thought, this is about a good time to check how the Penguins are doing, and yeah, see the Bruins as well. But yeah, good times ahead for next week's hockey stream. .35-yard kick, and Patel will knock it true and through. Is now a 14-point lead for the Scarlet Knights. Yeah, the catch is you have to actually, get all the seeds out and clean it and everything yourself. So it's kind of not really worth it. Meanwhile, Rodemaker is leaving Florida State for the transfer portal. Ooh. That's a bummer, especially after the season that they had. Let's see. Oh, there's a story about the decision. Tate Roadmaker out, Brock Glenn in. And yeah, apparently they were not expecting it in the Seminoles Nation. Okay. All right, they're going to pooch this kick short, and they will just fair catch it at the 20. All right, Brown. Another try for you. Now, 2:35 to go, but you never know. You never know. Holy crap. Rutgers had the ball 11 minutes more than the Canes. Crazy. And drop back has plenty of time. Their offensive line has been doing a great job all day. And as Isaiah Hutton gets the first down close to the 45-yard line. Now they've got have to hurry up, immediately line up. Once again out of the gun. This time he'll use his feet. Going all the way across the field, has to duck out a yard and a half shy of the sticks, but he does avoid getting the hit stick unloaded on him. Clock will stop at 2:01. Let's see, today 15 for 21, 154 yards. And now they're still burning time because they hadn't gone out of bounds underneath 2 minutes, so the clock didn't stop as long as they thought it would. All right, completion to Horton, first down, a couple of yards past the sticks, but just now really getting the clock stopped. Oof. Like they're going to have to make some massive, massive moves in the next 10 seconds to give me an idea that they are still trying to win this game. All right. Pocket closes a little bit, but he does get it to Restrepo. They race back to the line, and they're still not using their timeouts. We're under 90 seconds to go. And he has to escape one pursuer, and he will get the first down with his feet and duck out inside the 25. Well, now they got to hurry, hurry, hurry again. They did get the one stop from going out of bounds, but you've wasted a lot of time, and you still got to do an onside kick. Extra rusher coming in, and he airlifts it toward the end zone. Receiver is a little behind, however. Down to 104. Well, I think if there's any time to do this, it is right now. a big thank you to everybody who is on the Patreon. If you do, you get your names in the credits over here. And I do appreciate the support. I think what I'm doing is worthwhile. And yeah, I think I and repeating myself all the time. Great escape by Brown, by the way. Ends up avoiding the sack. Will gain, I think it was 7 or 8 on the run. But damn, he is he is absolutely carrying this team down the field. Zone eyes and man eyes. Oh, I definitely know what song I'm adding to the playlist this week. On 3rd and 4, has all the time again. Incomplete off the hands and bounced near another receiver, but they couldn't come down with it either. Down to 49 seconds to go. You shall see. Well, if you're subscribed to the Patreon, you get to check out the stupid streaming playlist before it goes public on Monday, just to see how I end up putting this nonsense together. All right, 4th down, 49 seconds. All the pressure gets Restrepo over the middle. And they get the clock stopped because of the 1st down, fortunately, but they have to go right back into it, right at the line. 1st and goal at approximately the 9. And Restrepo gets himself another flag from the contact in the end zone. Oh, man. Just enough to draw the flag. Ball at the 2-yard line for the pass interference in the end zone. 1st down, Miami. Oh. All right. First and goal from the gun. Extra pressure shows up. They pop Brown in the process and somehow don't get a flag. Okay. We're down to 32 seconds now. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Which eyes are worse, Adam Gase or Joe Barry's? I don't know. I haven't seen enough scary faces from Joe Barry to fuel my nightmares. Extra pressure. They try underneath, and they get another flag. Half the distance to the goal, an automatic 1st down. So they have made it to the 1, folks. We are 9 minutes away from the kickoff of the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I know you are excited to see that, folks, but we still have to get through the pulse-pounding excitement that we've had in this one first. 1st and goal, and it'll be just a direct run through for Brown. Easy touchdown. So now, do they go for 2 or do they just take the single point? And eat that mascot. All right, Borealis does get the extra point. So now they're only down by 7. Oh, no, it has to be real Pop-Tarts because, you know, they're an actual big bowl game, so they have the pull to get the big name sponsorships. We don't quite have that pull yet, but we are appreciative of the brands that do sponsor in this area. Oh. All right. Obviously, this should be an onside kick. Out comes the quick formation. Then they figure they get their formation spread. And now a timeout. Rutgers has their final timeout. So it means they could get one more advertisement. And Monongai has 163 rushing yards on the day for Rutgers. That is impressive, especially that beautiful run all the way down to the goal line. All right. All right. Is Miami going to take the timeout now? They switch it up at the last minute. And, oh my God, they recovered it. Brashard Smith gets the recovery on the onside kick. No. It bounced right near him, off his hand, then his helmet, and into the waiting arms of the... Oh my God. Monongai was the guy who dropped it right after they named him the player of the game. Capital One stock takes a hit. Oh. Just what we needed. 25 seconds to go. Miami trying to either take this game or at least put it into overtime. And 2 timeouts. 25 seconds. And a quick pass out of bounds. Horton gets 4. Yeah, MKI, the nonsense do not stop. From the rush on 2nd and 6 and has to sail it. Horton gets a bit of a hit there at the end. 3rd and 6 now, 16 seconds to go. still got 2 timeouts. They got to take a big shot. They got to go for the middle of the field. They're already at the 47. And it is out of the reach of Restrepo. Incomplete. Wow. Can they do a milk bath with a Pop-Tarts mascot? Like MKI, we already got the whole weird vor aspect involved. I don't want milk to get involved in this. It would, I think it would just ruin milk forever for a lot of people. Hell yeah, True North. Cookies for breakfast. He's able to throw it. Did he get it? The clock is still winding. They're marking it short. Restrepo wants to say he has the first down. Oh my God, they are short. They have turned it over on downs. Hurricanes are pissed. But, yeah. They still got to get the last snap off, but yeah. And his knee was down before he got back to the line of scrimmage. They wanted a more favorable spot because he was coming back from across the sticks, but I think he might have gone just a little too far. They are going to review this. Of course they are. We have to get the official word in about where the ball will be placed at the end of this play. Oh, and it is a quick review. It is confirmed. First down, Rutgers. With that, the Scarlet Knights have won the Pinstripe Bowl over the Miami Hurricanes. Damn, 31-24. Damn. The Scarlet Knights, New Jersey, gets the victory in the heart of the Bronx. Very cool. And we got to watch it here on another stupid sports show. Don't worry, I hope that we will have just as much fun and excitement for the Cotton Bowl as we did for this one. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out, if not the game itself. I will see you next time for another stupid sports show. My name is Jim B. here on 106.9 Click FM. Thanks for being here. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.